And I'm still not caught up with all of Mark's jokes. Amazing. Welcome aboard, everyone. Carl's cooking. Diane is here. And she's like me, she's trying to catch up on Mark's jokes. She's been busting her butt cleaning all day. Ordered dinner. Awesome. Rob is here. Welcome aboard. Linda's here. Fantastic. I just got off the phone with Kevin Pollock and Sonia. Who should we get to do the candy bar bingo? No one seems to know. There's got to be a sweet tooth out there that will do it, right? Ray Crum, welcome aboard. Who am I missing? I got Carl, I got Mark, Nancy. Nancy, that's who I missed. Welcome aboard. Oh, Kyle, welcome aboard. Okay, now I'm sort of kind of caught up. So I actually came up with one today. I'm sure that it's been probably brought up by other people more than just me, but I just had this revelation today that when I realized it, what do dogs and trees have in common? Carol Walters, welcome aboard. You're going to do the bingo, Sonia? All right, I'll let Kevin know. Let me write that down. Candy bingo. Candy bar bingo. Got it. Let Kevin know. Most everything is going to be pretty much the same schedule that we've followed in previous years. The meet and greet with the Colemans is about 4-ish, 5-ish on Friday night. And then karaoke's at 6. That would be me. And then Saturday morning, I think there's several things going on. But one of them will be the puddle jump. And then there's a craft show, but I think it's more like a garage sale. Then V, I believe, is going to be doing maybe tie-dye shirts. She's going to be doing something. And the bingo, the trivia, and then, of course, the potluck, and then music with Sonia. And then we all pass out and go home the next day. Campfires and Dirty Tires, welcome aboard. See if I make sure. Oh, Bernays is here. Welcome aboard. You're in early today. And I think I got the correct time. What I did was I used my Chromebook to set the show up. I did that earlier today, and the Chromebook is set for Eastern Standard Time, whereas this computer that we actually running the show on, it says it's 3 o'clock right now, 3:05, which is what time it is on the West Coast, I think. Bernie, raise your hand and tell me what time it is. Yeah, M25, Dennis. Yeah, we're getting there. There's still more campsites available, call up there. Louise is the one that typically will be on the phone, but there's Donna and there's one or two others. Just tell them that you're with the M25 group and they'll try to push you in where we are. Now, they have opened up the campsites, all of them for whoever. I mean, we may have some people kind of grouped in with us that we've never met before, but that's not a problem. We've gained new friends because of that happening in the past. I have why. I didn't earn it. Work was boring. Did some good stuff, not a lot. You know, I got a compliment at work the other day, and it made me feel good. And I feel like maybe they're not buttering me up for the kill. I think they're going to keep me around for a while. So that's a feel good thing. He spoke for 1.5 hours. I think he and I talked for maybe 20 minutes, but it wasn't all about M25. We talked about Halloween. As I was astonished. I was in Walmart this afternoon, and they have Halloween decorations going up. Excuse me? It's not even Labor Day yet. I mean, it's not even. We just got done with 4th of July 2 weeks ago. What is going on? Halloween. I'm disgusted. Where's Christmas? 10X and millennials. Millennials are weak, entitled, patsy babies that are put their feelings over their work ethic and are so selfish they won't dress right. Good one, Rob. He does. Oh, yeah, and Jim's going to do the trivia. So everybody's, okay, Dennis has got his. Great. Cool. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Then right after that, I'm leaving for Kentucky. It's going to be different traveling this winter. Going to be doing a little bit of caravanning. We'll see how that works out because I'm going to be a slowpoke, mostly because of work. You know, I get off, noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and by 8 o'clock, I better be getting some snores in because I wake up at 3 and go to work. It's a weird schedule. But in that afternoon hours, I have to be able to get to the next campsite. Unless, of course, we're staying wherever we're staying. What you got? You're right.
This is what's left in my top plate.
Oh, no. Well, let me guess.
There's a place on South Division does dentures in a day or something. Is it?
Really? I don't know. Have you showed them to the perpetrator?
He knows.
Oh, he's still alive.
I can't believe it. They were tucked under, the thing on my computer.
The schnauzer ate her top plate. I mean, little pieces.
I can't patch it.
Okay, I gotta scroll back up. Hey, Jim. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yep, that's pretty much what everybody does. Well, I shouldn't say that. A lot of people roll in on Friday. I will be rolling in on Thursday. And I'm pretty sure I'm booked through Monday. But I like to stick around and make sure everything's cleaned and tidied up and all of that. Well, there's quite a few people in here that will be at M25. I think Linda's going to try. Okay, Dennis, KY25. I know that sounds funny. Mark's having a field day with it. If you go to Marshall Schatzer the third, Mellow Nomadic Adventures. You can find out a lot about it there. There's also, let me think what it's called, the Bluegrass Bounders Nomadic. Okay, Bluegrass Bounders Nomadic Meetup, I believe is what it's called. I think if you go up in search bar and you go Bluegrass Bounders Nomadic, it should pop up. But this is the first year, so things are kind of like not quite as organized as you would think, but it's getting there. Tina and I got a site big enough for the bus and her van, so we're good there. But we're thinking we might be a little ways from where the main activities are. So I might throw a couple bicycles in the bus and, hopefully we're not that far that we can't walk, The first campsite I had was way far away from where the main event's supposed to be. But again, that's because things are a little bit unorganized. Not so much with the marshal or anybody else that's helping to organize the the Bluegrass Bounders. I think they're a lot more organized. It's the campground themselves. The maps don't look right, and it's just kind of okay. As long as I got electricity, I'm good, and a signal. But I'll have the it depends on how many trees are around, but hopefully I'll have a good Verizon signal or, Starlink as the alternative. But if I don't have a good signal, well, by God, I'll move on to somewhere where I do. But I normally have Thursday afternoon until Sunday morning at 3:00. So in between those times, I should be able to figure out whether I'll have a signal or not. Yes, she is going. She's looking forward to it. Nobody else. I think it'll be calmer this year. They say there won't be with me. If they come on their own, that's up to them. But I'm only having Holly in the bus. That's it. And she's not going to go crazy with too much this year. She's just going to, I forget what she's thinking of. I think tuna casserole or something. Something rather easy. She's not going to try to make a huge production like she did last year and then spill it. Poor girl. And I don't think she'll have anybody to get in a shouting match at midnight. Sonia with a J. There's Roy and Becky. Welcome aboard. Yeah, Roy and I are having a little bit of a laugh this morning. I just got the notification, came across Facebook, letting me know that the Friday night live chat with friends has been postponed till September 20th. Last year. Slippery slope. Good one, Jim. Mark, did you hear that? You can confirm New Jersey is a real place. Has anybody said hello to Sonia? I hope so. Carl, Another hermit told me a joke. What do you call a rude but deaf female customer service agent? The answer is, who cares? They're female and deaf. In any direction, they won't hear. Okay, I'll try to do that, Dennis. I don't get too sidetracked. Let me write it down. Send Dennis info for KY 25. And then after KY 25 is the probably Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Georgia, Florida, and we'll see from there. Just play it by ear. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the postings on Facebook. You greeted her and fed her dinner. Thank you, Tim. Vegemite sandwich. Midnight full volume shouting match. You're not coming out. Well, I don't know. It's between Papa Smurf and Holly and Rose. And yeah, it wasn't all that nice. I don't know why. There is Papa Smurf. What does a blonde put behind her ears to make them more attractive? Her ankles. Good one. Save for the communism and urban violence. It's enriched. That's cute. There's Tommy, She Devil Adventures. Welcome aboard. I'm sort of caught up. So did I ever give you the punchline? What does a dog and a tree have in common? Bark. Okay, that's my dad joke for today. Speaking of Holly, she will be calling in. She said she would with her weekly laugh report. She's not confident yet enough to go on her computer at home and where I could pull her up. She's not confident enough yet, but maybe in a couple weeks I'll get her there. Then watch out, world. What is it that the one that if you teach a person, or if you give a person a fish, they'll eat for a day. If you teach a person to use the internet, they won't ever bother you again for months, weeks, years. Okay. One interesting post on Facebook is Jim Connell. I call him Georgia Jim, but Ray knows what I'm talking about. I don't know anybody else is in here that has met Jim. But he's pretty amazing. You know, he's got a couple mountain bikes that he rides. He likes to go up high elevation and then ride down like 2,500 feet as fast as he can. Guy's nuts. But he's got an altimeter on you know, where you have your speedometer and maybe some other gizmos, you know, battery charge and this and that. He also has an altimeter for elevation. Timmy the Racing Channel, welcome aboard. Yes, I am at my sister's house. So you don't have to guess my sister's, because I am. You just have to guess who the channel is and where. No, I'm not at Holly's. I'm at my sister's. She just came in to show me that the dog completely destroyed her upper plate. or false teeth. Hooked on feelings and are trying to get sponsorships from bait companies. Good one, Mark. Yeah. Yep. That's a good guess, Rob. It isn't you. Nancy wants clues. Okay. Full time. Of course, that's in the description. The thumbnail is rather iconic, well photographed. Couple. Leave to file a lawsuit. I just did, Timmy. It's a couple. They're full time. The thumbnail is an iconic picture. It's a wonder that bridge hasn't fallen down. There's been so many pictures taken of it. Yeah, we're doing future channels now, Mark. Some of these guesses are amazing. I may have to step out and get some water. I might do that when Holly comes on. I do not believe that they have a dog. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen one. They have been featured here before. We had some rain for about 45 minutes, and it came down. And now the sun's coming back out, and it is muggy. You could cut the air with a knife. Renee is refreshing her hellos. Awesome. Van, camper, or motorhome? None of the above. They follow more of a similar path, kind of like you and Jim. No, it's not Kyle and Maria. Oh, you're just saying hi to them. Okay. Jim feels refreshed. It was probably the Irish Spring soap. Excuse me. At the unknown bridge that you did the short video. No, I'm not at a bridge at all. I know what you're talking. You're talking Grand Ravines. That's just down the road from here. No, I'm not there. I'm at my sister's house. It's a 3-bedroom house, and this is the first bedroom. But usually it's used as an office, and that's what I'm using it for. Martin's birthday. All right. Cool. I haven't seen them in a little bit. If I do see them, I'll wish them happy birthday. Some clues may be non-factual. Your results may vary. No, it's not Dreams on Wheels. That's not a bad guess. Except for we now know that it's not a van. It's not a, yeah. See, now I don't call a trailer a camper. I call it a trailer. So I guess you got me there on semantics. Or I got you, one or the other. No, it's not Tina or Georgianne. I'm waiting on Georgianne to get a hold of me. She and I might do some caravanning in a couple weeks. We'll see. It's all up in the air. No, I haven't broken any of their vehicles, and I haven't broken a similar vehicle to theirs. They have a trailer, a pull behind trailer that Sonia would refer to as a camper. Yeah, it's a whatever. Whatever. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Papa Smurf. No, it's not Diane's channel. I'm trying to think if they've ever had cannoli. I don't think they have. But they didn't tell us about it. A campa. That's right, a campa. Full-time couple trailer, been featured before, yes. Forget about it. I was saying that, it was about 10 years ago. I ordered a flat screen TV, I think a 55 inch or something like that. Pretty good deal. Well, at the time, they were around $400. This one was like $350. I think it was LG, but it's supposed to come out of New York, and I went through the steps and paid and this and that, and it was supposed to come in like 5 days. 3 weeks went by and I still hadn't received it, so now I'm getting really nervous, and I'm trying to get hold of them. Just get, voicemail. But finally, somebody answered, and they were obviously definitely deep in New York or possibly in New Jersey. Well, the company was in New York, but I don't know what borough. But he definitely had the slang. Da 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 da. Forget about it. I'm saying, no, wait a minute. I either want my TV or I want my money returned. Forget about it. Wait a minute, dude. Finally, in a couple days, my money was returned. Whew, no, it's not Nate's channel, and it's not Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. And it's not Earl and Terry. By the way, Brene, did you hear that Earl lost his mom? She passed away. I think it was this morning or yesterday morning. Yeah. Thank you, Diane. No, it's not Merton and Sue, although they don't, theirs is not a trailer. Theirs is a Class C. Yeah, Brooklyn. I'm pretty sure it was Brooklyn. Yeah, I'll go F yourself. Has Diane ever presented a talk on giant sky winkies to the Mystery Channel? I don't know. I'd have to ask her. Do they have a stockpile of tents? No, I don't think so. Okay. Well, now you can rest easy, Brene. Yeah, Earl's mom passed away. I forget how old she was. I want to say like 91 or 92. Had a good life. There's some other news that I heard that I was, everybody else knew it except me. Now I can't remember what it was. See, I guess it was really important. Getting thirsty. Come on, Holly. Pastor Joey's home. Good. All right. Ahoy, Joey. Welcome back. And we will do that sometime for a live stream where you can preach the Word of God. I would be honored to have you on my channel doing that. It will happen. Told you about Halloween. Told you about the rain. So we've covered holidays, weather, work. Now all we have to do is listen to Holly and guess the channel. Oh, and I do have a ticket. I don't know what happened. I have it here somewhere. There it is. So if somebody does correctly guess who the channel is, we'll do this ticket for them. Now Timmy's going to guess every channel that he's ever seen. Gina and her motley crew live by a large fire happening right now. Oh, is that up in the Pacific Northwest? No, it's not Gina Payne's channel, Timmy. Yeah, I hope she is too. I forget where Freya said she was, but she's up in that direction somewhere. She's kind of taking a break from social media. Oh, did he? All right. Thank you, Diane. We'll have to catch that. No, it's not Lily. Lily did put out, at least on Facebook. No, wait. I think she did it on YouTube as well, but where the Llano River was way up. It was up about 10 feet. This is a few days ago. That's right. I don't know if they have a dog, though, Sonia. The camper couple. No, it's not CR View. Our view. CR View. Our view. It's hard to say. Mr. Channel forgotten to say hello to Sonia. I don't think they're here. They have been here before. I just haven't seen them in a while. Yes, they have. Rain's coming in. About 5 minutes down there. No, it's not my friend Joe. Joe. Who is my friend Joe? I know Joey barely. I have a friend named Joe who works for Coca-Cola, but I mean, I barely know him. And it's not my friend Joe out in Parker, Arizona. So, all right, so I'll give you that. 3 Joes. But no, it's not none of them. And it's not Lewis and Clark, which is Lewis and Rebecca, which we call Lubecca. It's not Stephen Oakey. It's not Timmy the Racing Channel. It's not California Travel Videos. That's a very good guess. They were here. Was it last week they came in? Yeah, no, it's not my friend Joe at the gas station. No, I did not imagine them. They are a real couple. I did give you a hint. They've been to that cool looking bridge in the thumbnail. You probably want to know where that is. I'll think about letting you know where. They've been all over. It's a trailer that they use for their camper. Oh my goodness. Smaller channel. They're not super big. They got about the same amount of people on their channel as I have on mine. And it's not Cruising with the Colemans. That's not a bad guess. Time for more clues. No, it's not New Horizons. So if we're not guessing the iconic bridge, give it up. Yeah, okay. I honestly don't know the name of the bridge, but is that what they call the fourth corner or one of the four corners of the United States? It goes between Maine and Canada. No, it's not Sonia and Jim. Not a bad guess because they have a trailer. Well, aren't we all, Renee? Canadians are Americans. I'm serious, they are. Mexicans are Americans. When you stop and think about it, if you're from Honduras, you're an American. South American. Right? You scraped the bridge 100 times. Rob is not American. By choice. He forgets where he lives. Now Mark can say he's not American. And he can say it in a perfectly good British accent. Let me tell you. Most of y'all are British. Bloody hell. I love it. No, it's not Sonia and Jim. Cute. You don't know the feature channel? Oh, come on, Renee. You're not done guessing yet. Okay, fourth worst bridge problem in the United States in relation to Maine. This statement refers to the number of bridges in Maine considered. Huh? ChatGPT is leading you astray, Timmy. Diane is Scottish, German, and Cherokee. I had a girlfriend back in mid-70s, and she was Cherokee. She was my Cherokee princess. She was beautiful. The cheese in the bento boxes. Oh, I got it. You hail from slightly closer to Big Ben than Big Apple, as it were. Ah, yes. Were you here when I was singing England Swings last week? England swings like a pendulum do. Bobby's on bicycles 2x2. Westminster Abbey, the Tower, Big Ben, the rosy red cheeks of the little children. Oh, don't get me started. Refer to fourth worst bridge problem in the United States in relation to Maine. This statement refers to the number of bridges in Maine considered. That's the same thing you said a little while ago. Looking for a couple in a trailer who have at least once stopped next to a bridge. That narrows it right down. And no, it's not the narrowest bridge. Uh-oh. Hello.
Hi. Are we live?
Yes, you are.
How many people do we have in with us today, Captain Jack?
Oh, about 20.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Anyway, hello everybody. This is Holly by Golly with your laugh report. Boop boop be doop. I have some jokes for you. Okay. Well, me and Jack, we know this 80-year-old guy, and he needs some help. Someone to go in and clean his house and feed and eat with him. So basically, he just needs help. So I told him I would find him help, right? See, I saw a sign alongside the road, like them vote for so-and-so type signs, stuck in the ground. And I took it, and I gave it to him. The sign said, help. So I did keep my word, right? Why do bees have such sticky hair? They use honeycombs.
Oh,
What do you call a pencil with 2 erasers? Pointless. Hello?
hello, what?
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. I went out in the kitchen to get a drink. I put the headphones and microphone by the phone.
Okay. Why are all the football fields in Iowa made of AstroTurf? So the cheerleaders don't graze when it's over. How do New Jersey children know when their father dies? The lights dim. In Georgia, in Atlanta, Georgia, what do you call a parked car with the engine in it, still in it? Jacksonville.
I'm coming. Had to go get some cold water.
In South Carolina, how do you tell the difference between a library and a phone booth? There's a book in the phone booth.
Oh, jeez.
My Uncle Mark, he was a prospector, and him and his best friend, Jesus, went out to find gold. And one day, Jesus got bit by a rattlesnake, and he calls out to my Uncle Mark, and my Uncle Mark comes over to Jesus, and Jesus said, I got bit by a rattlesnake on my foot. What do I do? And my Uncle Mark said, I don't know. I'll run into town and find out. So he goes to the in town. He goes to the doctor's office and asks what he could do about a rattlesnake bite. The doctor told him to cut a line and at the site of the bite and suck the poison out. So he goes back to Jesus, and Jesus said, so what did the doctor say? And my Uncle Mark said, he said, you're going to die.
You did tell that one last week, by the way.
No, I didn't.
All right, hang on a second.
All right.
It's not driving and vibing. And the couple's not Kevin and Betsy. And it's not Fools Be Calling, whoever that is. People are trying to guess the channel.
Yeah. What's the worst way to put on your suspenders?
Worst way?
Yeah. Over the lips and through the gums.
Okay.
What do you call the Mutant Ninja Turtles type of foreplay? Shell games.
Oh.
My Uncle Arnold, he had really bad hearing, so he went out and bought a hearing aid and came home and told his wife about it. He said to her that it's the best thing he ever bought. and his friend stopped by, and he tells him that it's the most fantabulous one on the market. It's the greatest. And his friend asked him, what kind is it? And he says, oh, it's 2:45.
Huh?
The hearing aid didn't
Oh,
work.
I got you. I got it now. Okay. That's
Exxon,
pretty cute.
Exxon came out with a new slogan for America. It says, we just had a good dump. Now you'll really pay at the pump.
Oh, geez.
My uncle Euryman was a biologist, and one time he crossed a horse with a tarantula. What did he get, you wonder? Well, I'll tell you, I don't know, but if it bites you, you can ride him to the doctor.
Oh, geez. No, Timmy, it's not vitamin D adventure.
My uncle George, he was pretty smart. Back when there was a garbage strike, he figured out how to get rid of his trash. How do you get rid of it, you wonder? Well, he gift wrapped it all and put it in the back of his car.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, all right.
What would you call a quaint little neighborhood of small houses?
A small house neighborhood? I don't know.
Nearly wet or nearly dead.
Oh, okay.
You know, there was these 3 carolers going around in the nude in Midway, Michigan. And they did it in front of this old lady. So this old lady, she calls the cops. And in court, she was asked, can you identify them? Are these the men? She said, I don't know, but I'll never forget their fa-la-la-la-las.
Yes, you can call a fifth wheel a trailer, Linda.
You know, this parrot, it kept yelling out obscenities at all the people when this lady had bought it, you know. So she takes it back to the vet. And it says it needs a female female owner. Well, so this old
Hi,
lady,
Kevin.
she comes in, she says, I will let parrot, and a female of the same age for $15. There was noise, and then there was feathers flying for another 15 minutes. And the female parrot said, I want you naked.
No, Brene, I do not believe that they have been to any meetups in Michigan. And no, Timmy, whatever that is you said, if I disappear, no. I never heard of that channel either, but no, it's not them. No, they do not have a dog named Tucker, and Timmy already guessed whether it was New Horizons or not. No, it's not them.
What is a rotisserie? A Ferris wheel for tickets.
That's cute.
Why do cats see better at night?
I don't know.
Because they're too short to reach the light switch.
Oh, geez. Hey, Charles Outdoors, welcome aboard. Holly's giving us some
Hi,
jokes right
everybody.
now.
And I just finished.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yes, I just completed it. I'm sorry. Sorry you guys missed it. You have to rewatch it tomorrow, and then you can see it. After 24 hours, you can see the entire live. Anyway, this was Holly by Golly with your laugh report. Boop boop be doop. I hope I gave some laughs to you. Love you all. Peace out.
Thank you, Holly.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. Well, not so bad. So, Jay Charles, what have you been up to? My goodness. We're kind of doing our usual thing, although I was remiss about doing it for a while because I was traveling from Arizona to Michigan and also doing a new job while I was traveling. In fact, I got to go to work later tonight, if you will. I get up at 3 and I'm on air by 4. I am a live service agent for ShiftSmart, believe it or not. And I coach people that are new at the jobs, or there might actually be somebody that's experienced, but they run into a problem perhaps that they've never had. And I'm there to help walk them through it. Campground camping. You know, camping at a campground, that's kind of novel. Me, right now, I'm basically mooch docking at my sister's to the point of I'm doing this broadcast from inside her house. It's so muggy. I've not been staying out in the van anyways. I sleep on the couch in the living room, but there's air conditioning. Yeah, so I'm very spoiled right now. No, it's not If I Disappear, Timmy. You asked that earlier. People are trying to guess the featured channel based on the thumbnail and a few clues. That it's a full-time couple and their camper is a trailer, which, you know, so ask Sonia. It's no, it's not Mike and Lisa. You're getting close though. Let's see, we had the choices of campers. You know, some people have a camper on a truck. Other people have a van. Other people have a Class C. Other people have a Class A motorhome. But some people have a camper. I'm like, okay. Well, it seems that campers and trailers are synonymous. I didn't think so, but no, I'm not chilly at all. It's so muggy. Oh, I see you're being, what do they call it? Ironic. Chilly or silly? Yeah, a travel trailer. There you go. Thank you, Sonia. Okay, Carl's back. Move the seats. Dishes are drying. What else can you complain about today? You know, I would say look for blessings. Don't complain. Look for blessings and be grateful. That's what I try to do. It's not Sonia and Jim. That is the clarification there. Is good. We have that cleared out. It is not Sonia and Jim. And I have no idea what you're talking about, Timmy. And Keely, what are you barking at? You want to say hi to YouTube? Come on. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi. Come on. Come here, Keely. Keely. Yeah, say hi. So look at the camera. Look at the camera, big boy. He is a Great Pyrenees. Extremely gentle. It's a wuss. No, not really older. I would say they're retired, but no, it's not weekend RVing. That's not a bad guess. Dogs rule, yeah. It is kind of fun being around. My sister has a Schnauzer as well. He's only 2 years old and he's a pain in the ass. He just chewed up her upper dentures. Yeah. Thin Blue Lane. They drive a motorhome. Unless they've changed since the last time I seen them. No, it's not Jerry Holly. Now, Jerry Holly had a motorhome, but yes, he now has a trailer. Daydream about nice things. I don't know if Gary and Tammy have any type of camper. The last time I saw Gary, he's mostly doing hotshot trucking. I'm sure they probably do have a camper. I've just never really seen them using a camper. Oh, okay, they have a fifth wheel. You're talking about Holly. Or you're talking about maybe Tommy knows the feature channels. She's not saying. Bodie and me carry 600 miles. Yeah. Yes, you would have met them here, Nancy. A lot of content. I would say they do more than I have been doing lately. And their content's very good. Tommy says she does. I have no idea. What do you do when a bird shits on your window screen? Don't ask her out again. That's cute. No, it's not Nancy Drew's channel. If we go another 5 minutes, we may have to carry this over till next Saturday. That'll be interesting. Then, I could do maybe a thumbnail that would give it away quicker. I bet you Jay Charles has been to that bridge that's featured in the thumbnail. And that is the bridge between the farthest northern point in Maine over into Canada. That area is known as one of the four corners of the United States. No, it's not Tumbleweed. It's not Rob. Nope, it's not Charlie Grace. That was King Charles. Oh my goodness. He's probably okay for a king. Thank you, Sonia, for reminding Timmy. Well, you got Charlie and you got Rosalie. What was the name of that guy? John Chalker. Has anybody heard or seen of John Chalker? Yeah, I think that'd be a fun place to go. And it would seem to me it would be relatively comfortable temperature up in that part of the woods. Diane and her magical, mystical, juggling penguins. No. John Chalker popped into the chat like 3 weeks ago. Cool. I used to remember how he would always say, Westerbury, Connecticut, da 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 da. He's very specific. Can't hear me. Oh my goodness, Mark. Oh, you make this old pirate blush. You pay to see juggling penguins. No, it's not Almond Park, Standale, Michigan. Why? That's not a couple. That's a place. Oh, you're talking about where is the bridge? No, I've already said to everyone that bridge is in the state of Maine and it leads over into Canada. No, it's not Jim Foster's channel. Poor Tenny. All right, folks. It is 3 minutes after 4. No, it's not Linda Barker, Ray. And it's not you either. So, it's interesting that you said that, though, because if Linda was a couple, at least she has a trailer that would qualify. No, it's not BB3. Haven't heard from her in a while either. We'll give Timmy another week to guess who. How about that, Rob? And so on. Driving me crazy too. All right, so this feature channel will be carried over to next Saturday night. I'm thinking I will not be on the road next Saturday night. If I am, we're still going to somehow do the live stream. Sunday I will be busy. I have a wake to go to in the afternoon. Of course, I have to work Sunday morning, so it works out. So if I'm on the road, I won't be on the road. So I told Georgianne that I have a wake to go to. So if we do a road trip, it will have to wait till the 28th before we would leave this area, or at least before I would leave this area, because I can always catch up with her. No, it's not the RV Under channel. All right. In the meanwhile, thank you all for coming aboard. I really appreciate it. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Thank you.